name?
My name is David Stewart.
And where do you teach?
I am a professor of New Media Seminar at Harrington College of Design.
And how long have you been teaching?
I have been a professor now going 2 years this coming July.
And what has been your best moment as a professor?
The best moment as being a professor for me has been kind of seeing the growth of students and having them come back to me and admit that, all the rigmarole that we put them through has been good and it's benefited them. One example is I have a student that my first class now works for a very internationally known famous clothier that admitted that some of the things that I taught was very beneficial to her. So moments like that, knowing that it was worth their time, is pretty cool.
And what would you say was your worst moment as a professor?
I would say the first time being in class, my very first class, that moment of coming in and realizing that, oh, they're here for you. And as a professor, you never think of that, but it's kind of a scary thing to wonder, kind of like, wow, what are you going to teach? And it never ceases to amaze me the first time you stare new students in a class that they're just as apprehensive of you as you are of them. So it's always a scary moment.
Okay. What do you want your legacy to be?
For me as a professor, right now particularly, I'm in a unique situation because I've been teaching mostly exchange students. But anything I teach in, I want people to know that, I gave it my all, as well as just understanding what goes along with teaching. A lot of times being a professor, people assume your life is easy and there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes into being a professor that nobody ever knows about. So for me, that legacy is that any student of mine will say, Professor Stewart gave it his all, regardless of industry or field he's teaching in, that he did his best to give you the real, and that when you left his class you were going to be a better person for it. It's gonna push you in ways you've never been pushed, but in the end it will be to make you a better designer, brand strategist, or just a better person.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.